the thingy, a chair for me, for the children to sit around. I would like to tell them a story. It's nice to have children sitting around a chair, please. Then there is no distance. Thank you, Brother Dalby. For the English-speaking children, please come and sit around here. And I will sit here facing all the children so I can see you. So for English-speaking children, sitting here and looking to me, because I'm going to tell you a story. Yeah? And you may like to ask permission of Thay and the Sangha to sit on the podium as well. It's an honor. Yeah? Over there. Be careful. I'm sitting here. Can you look at me?
Yes.
Wow. Can you see me?
Yes.
Wow. Great. I can see you. And I can see you over there too. And I can see the big children as well. Thank you. What a view. I hope you have wonderful view as well. Is the translation okay for everyone? Good.
Yes.
Yeah, over there too. Yeah. We. I need to stand up to see the children over there. Yeah, it's okay. I cannot see you. Come over here. It's leaning on the wall, huh? Resting. Now I would like to ask you to see that we are sitting on Mother Earth. And Mother Earth is flying, is turning. Can you see that? Therefore we have day and night. And now, fasten your seatbelt. Everybody. Do you have your seatbelt? Okay. Then enjoy our breathing. That is our seatbelt. Yeah? Breathing in and breathing out. Wow, that's wonderful. Close your eyes, everybody. Then you can be with your breathing and nothing else. My in-breath, I'm here for you. Thank you for being there, my in-breath, nourishing me, fresh air. My heart is beating thanks to you. I can smile thanks to fresh air. Can we smile? Beautiful smile, yeah. Everybody? It's an early morning, but we can smile. Smiling? Wow, it's like a flower. Yes, yes, yes. Like flowers of Mother Earth. We are children of Mother Earth. Can we see your smile? Yeah, wonderful. And now breathing out, relaxing. This moment is so wonderful. I don't have to do anything. Just being there with myself, with life, with my friends. Yeah, closing our eyes again. 2 more times. In, closing our eyes. Smiling. And out, relaxing. Wonderful. Yeah, well done. One more time. Yeah, try it. In, really in. Yeah, that's great. Smiling, really smiling. Smiling. Yes. Yes. A flower, a garden of flowers. And out, relaxing. Can we see over there too? Over there? Yes. Big children. Thank you so much. Now let's start with our story. Who have met our teacher before? Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah, Thay. Oh, I have brought a picture of our teacher. Can I get it? Yes? Yeah, that one. Then you get to know our teacher, who he is, who he look like. Our teachers holding hands of children walking on Mother Earth. Can you see? So loving. Yeah? Over there? Yeah? Too far, huh? Passing around? Yes? And give it back to me, please, because we would like to respect our teacher. Nothing get lost.
He's the one that has it in his pocket. Someone put it.
Okay, now the story about our teacher, Thay. Thay is a Vietnamese word for teacher. Long time ago, when you were in your mom and in your daddy, not yet manifesting yet, or in your grandparents, on mother's side and father's side, our teacher became a monk, yeah, a monastic. He would like to be happy and help people to be happy. And he went to a temple in Vietnam, in central Vietnam, to meet his teacher. Yeah? To become a monk. And his teacher was very old and very loving as well. Loving. And Thay, our teacher, loved his teacher so much. And he does everything for his teacher. And one time, during the summer, hot weather, our teacher Thay and his teachers and some of his Dharma brothers, his friends, are working on the garden. You know, making the ground soft to plant vegetables. And it was so hot. His teacher was wearing a straw hat. Can you see it? It's one over there. Yeah? Can you get it for everyone to see? That hat, yeah. Yeah? Wow. his teacher was wearing a hat for protecting the sun. Yeah, and now sitting down. And his teacher was sweating because of the heat. Of course, Thay, our teachers, and his Dharma brothers were sweating as well. And suddenly, his teacher, our grandfather teacher, looked at Thay in his eyes and said, I'm so tired. I'm old. And I think when I pass on, when I dead, then I'm no longer tired. Yeah, can you imagine that? Passing on, no longer there, no longer tired. Yeah? And our teacher Thay listened, and Thay didn't understand what our grandfather teacher said. And then our grandfather teachers looked at him again in his eyes and said, but who will be no longer tired? Who will be no longer tired? So our Thay didn't understand at all what our grandfather teacher tried to tell him. Big children, can you understand? It's very difficult question. Who will be no longer tired? Huh?
The teacher guy, Thay, the guy.
His teacher, our grandfather teacher, will no longer tired after his death. Oh, that is the answer. Yes. Can I get back? Yeah.
Can I see closer?
Yeah. You can see it closer. Yeah. And now back to concentration to the story. So the answer is his teacher, our grandfather teacher, will be no longer tired after his death. That makes sense, huh? Because you are dead. You are no longer there. And you are free and happy. And bye-bye this world. Right? Yeah, that's very logic. Very common sense. But, listen, but, now I would like to ask you to take your hand, your left hand, everybody hands. Whose hand is this hand? That is mine. And who else? My mother's hand. Is that correct? My father's hand. Is that correct, everybody? Yes. So, my mother and my father are in me, are always with me. Is that correct? Yes. So the same with our grandfather teacher. Our grandfather teacher is in Thay's hand, in our hand. So after our grandfather teacher's death, he is still there present in us. Isn't it? Yes. So after his death, he is still with us, loving us and caring for us. So the question is, who will be no longer tired? Yes, that is one truth. That is very true. Because you bye this word. But you remember the hand? He's still there. Thay's teacher is still there. So he is always caring for us. So when Thay is, for example, doing gardening, sweating, his teacher is doing gardening and sweating as well. So his teacher is always working with us, caring for us, though he bye us. So that is another truth I would like to tell you. Do you understand that the other truth? A little bit. That give hope. That is great. That is so important. Yeah? Okay. Congratulations. You you have graduated from this school. And now another story. Can I have the branches? Yeah? And the little flower over there? Yeah? That's great. Thank you. Now I hope you pass this exam. This is a live school. I hope you can see that too over there. If not, you can zoom. You see the branch? The branch come from the tree. The tree come from Mother Earth. Tree come from the sun, from all the stars. Yeah? And now, and the rain, and now look closely. The tree have leaves. Yeah, green leaves. And what do we see there? If you would like to zoom in. The tiny baby leaves. God. That? Here, the tiny baby leaf. Yeah? Over there, the tiny baby leaves, together with the father and mother, grandparents leaves, and the ant as well. And look deeply. You see the seed, baby seed. You see the baby seed? It can become like this. This is an oak tree seed. And Upper Hamlet is surrounded by forests of oak trees. Yeah, over there concentration, because I give you homework. Now homework is in the fall, in the winter, the green leaf turn into red, yellow, brown, and fall down on the ground. Yeah? In France, in Northern Europe. Have you seen that? In the fall? And what remain? The baby leaves. And one day, walking in Lower Hamlet, in the winter, passing by a row of poplar trees. Suddenly, it happened to me. I heard the baby leaves on the trees. They manifest in the winter. And they were like baby. They smiling. They say, hello, hello, I'm here. That is really a miracle. Yeah? In the past, San Francis d'Assisi from Italy, it happened to him. In the winter, he asked for God's love, and the cherry tree in the winter is blooming for him. You remember that story? So it is true. And now, this seed, the tree and the leaves and the baby leaves, they are producing many oak tree seeds. Plenty. And in the fall, they fall down. And then, sitting on the ground on Mother Earth, covered by leaves, warm, sunshine, rain, fresh air, care of human beings, the seed turn into baby trees. Have you seen oak trees, baby? Yeah? Yeah. So from one tree, producing many seeds and many baby trees. So from one to many. And the same with Thay. Thay has passed on so-called death, but Thay has passed on many seeds like this. Seed of love, of understanding, of forgiveness, of joy, of happiness in many people. So Thay is like an oak tree, become many oak trees. And Thay is like this. You know what it is? A dandelion flower. And from one flower, it produces many seeds like this. In the flower, many seeds everywhere and multiplying. Yeah? And the same for human beings. Yeah? Like Thay and our grandfather, teachers, grandparents, great-grandparents, and for all of us the same. Not only in human beings form, but in many other forms. Animal, plants, and minerals. Yeah? Thank you. I think you have passed the exam for you today. You are so intelligent and so deep. You can become our teachers every day. Shall we sing the two promises to end our sharing today? Who knows the two promises? Okay, maybe in English this time because we have many languages. Okay, let's start. I vow to develop my compassion in order to protect the life of people, animal, plants, and minerals. Animal, plants, and minerals. Second, I vow to develop my understanding in order to live peacefully with people, animals, plants, and minerals. Animal, plants, and minerals. Thank you so much for your presence today and the whole retreat. And thank you for your family bringing you here. Now we might like to hear one sound of small bell. We stand up, turn around, make a beautiful flower with our hands, turn around, and bow to the community that is our spiritual family as gratitude. Okay, enjoy your day. So we sing a song together. I have arrived, I'm home. I have arrived. Je suis à moi. Wonderful, thank you. Good morning, dear respected teachers, dear beloved community. Today is the 21st July 2022, and we are on the last day of the first summer week, and we are in Upper Hamlet in Stillwater Hall Meditation Hall. I would like to read Thay's poem. Oneness is the title. The moment I die, I will try to come back to you as quickly as possible. I promise it will not take long. Is it true? I'm already with you as I die each moment. I come back to you in every moment. Just look, feel my presence. If you want to cry, please cry. And know that I will cry with you. The tears you shed will heal us both. Your tears are mine. The earth I tread this morning transcends history. Spring and winter are both present in the moment. The young leaf and the dead leaf are really one. My feet touch deathlessness, and my feet are yours. Walk with me now. Let us enter the dimension of oneness and see the cherry tree blossoms in the winter. Why should we talk about death? I don't need to die to be back with you. It's lovely, isn't it? And not only Thay, our parents, our grandparents, all our ancestors. I would like to read it in Vietnamese to honor Thay's Vietnamese root and honor the tradition. Nhất như. Tôi hứa là lúc tôi chết, tôi sẽ trở về ngay với em. Và em không phải đợi chờ lâu. Có phải không? Giờ này tôi đang ngồi bên em. Vậy mà tôi cũng đang chết đấy. Trong từng phút giây, tôi đi qua bao lần sinh diệt. Em hãy nhìn để thấy tôi có mặt. Nếu muốn khóc, em hãy khóc đi. Biết rằng tôi cũng đang khóc cùng em. Nước mắt ấy sẽ chữa lành thương tích. Nước mắt em cũng là nước mắt tôi. Chúng ta đang đi trên mặt đất này, nhưng mặt đất này cũng có ngoài lịch sử. Đông xuân cùng một lần có mặt. Lá xanh non cũng là lá đã lìa cành. Bàn chân tôi đang dẫm lên vô sinh, và bàn chân tôi cũng là bàn chân em. Chúng ta hãy cùng đi chơi nơi bản môn, để thấy giữa trời tuyết đông, hoa anh đào nở rộ. Tại sao lại nói tới chia ly? Em thấy không? Tôi không cần chết. Và với em, mỗi phút giây. Xin lỗi. Em thấy không? Tôi không cần chết, mà vẫn có thể trở về với em mỗi phút giây. There's a wrong printing in the book, so we might like to check it and to correct it. I just discovered the last sentence. Em thấy không, tôi không cần chết, mà vẫn có thể trở về với em mỗi phút giây. So editing team, please. What we have received from Thay, representing our lineage of ancestors, is so precious. To live with birth and death, and at the same time, to live with the dimension of unborn, undying. And the Buddha has offered that teaching in the sutra Udana. Vô vấn tự thuyết. It's Vietnamese. And the children have discovered this morning. Our grandfather teacher is dead, but still here with us. Thay is dead, but still here with us. It's so concrete. Our ancestors are dead, but they are present within us. And the science has discovered, the scientist Lavoisier, nothing is created and nothing is lost. Everything transformed. And the song I have arrived, I'm home, in the here, in the now. I'm solid, I'm free, in the ultimate I dwell. Is expressing that reality. Brother Phap Ung has translated the Vietnamese version into English, and it goes like this. Arrive, arrive, at home, I am at home. Dwelling in the here, dwelling in the now. Solid as a mountain, free as white cloud. The door of no birth, no death is already open, free and unshakable. And that door of no birth and no death is present in our hand, is present in the leaves, is present in the dandelion, is present everywhere. We don't have to look for that reality to feel solid, to feel free, and to embrace the fear of losing, the pain of separation, the struggle of life, the struggle of the fittest. And in this moment, with solidity and freedom, to embrace the suffering of the world, climate change, wars, conflict, hunger, refugees. It's immense. How can we embrace that suffering within and around? That is to come home. It's so simple, it's so concrete, and it's doable. Yeah? Breathing in, I wake up that awareness that I'm solid, I'm free, I'm indestructible. Life is indestructible. It just transforms. Actually, I don't know what to share more because, because it's so clear. Isn't it? Why should I explain everything again and again? Because I have done it in the June retreat, and Thay has done it thousands and millions times, uh, remembering us to breathe in, breathing out. But we forget, right? That is the problem. And we get drowned, we get overwhelmed by suffering. Then we feel we are hopeless, we are powerless. That is also another issue. So how to wake up that capacity? Just being ourselves. No need for more conditions. No need for adding something, getting enlightenment, practicing very hard, or getting rid of that, getting rid of this. Then, no. Just breathing in, breathing out, and realize that I am wonderful as I am. I am wonderful as I am. Long time ago, sitting in Low Hamlet in Dharma Nectar meditation hall, old meditation hall of Low Hamlet, Thay was offering a Dharma talk, and I was a young man, not ordained yet. It was in summer '93, and Thay walked, enjoy his Dharma talk, offering his love, and passing me. And Thay said, "You are wonderful as you are." And it touched my suffering. How can I be wonderful as I am, knowing that I have a lot of suffering in myself? But I know Thay is saying it from his love, from his wisdom. Yeah. So besides suffering, pain, we still have our happiness, our freedom, our solidity. And that is who we are, how we are. But many of us don't want to let go our suffering. We love our suffering so much. We love our identity so much. I am that, I am this, I am so on and so on, and we embrace in ourselves. We don't allow ourselves to be happy. So love ourselves, and allow ourselves to be happy. And happiness doesn't need conditions. So we can approach the teaching from two ways. One way is step by step, with methods and so on. Another way is, just be happy. It sounds very crazy, huh? It sounds so upsetting. How can I be happy? I need to take care for this, take care for that. Then I can be happy. That is the usual way. That is okay. And we have ways to take care for the suffering. But why can we be happy and from there take care for the suffering? Why not? Why not? Why can we not eat well, rest well, be happy to strengthen our immune system and let our immune system take care for the sickness? Why not? That is another approach. We need to emphasize that. It's Plum Village Dharma Seal. I have arrived. I'm home. I'm wonderful as I am. And life is like that. Life is already wonderful as it is. Dwelling happily in the present moment. So we sing a song. Happiness is here and now. Happiness is here now. Thank you. I have made up my mind. I still would like to share. Very concrete, step by step. So you can, okay, then I can apply it. Otherwise, we float in the sky, in the cloud, and we don't. So the Udana Sutra, the Buddha said, there is birth and death. As a reality, and there is also no birth and no death. As another reality. And it's so wonderful, it's so comforting to see that those two realities can go perfectly together, no conflict. Grandfather, teacher, dad, Thay pass on, but grandfather, teachers, Thay are here. It's like that. Our grandfathers, our ancestors are dead, but our ancestors are here because we are here. Because we are here. But the problem is, when we think about ourselves, we think in the term of being as a separate self. That is one of the main cause of the suffering we are facing. And we are inflicting our suffering on all beings. And actually, many beings, they are suffering from this as well. Thinking that our being as a separate self. Thinking like that, it is leading to the fear of non-being. The end vanish. You see that? So it becomes a vicious circle of being and trying not to be non-being, fear, and that desire to continue as a separate self, as individual, as human being, as a race. And wow, you see how it is now. Yeah. So to break this vicious circle, and that is the insight of interbeing. And that is very simple. Our being inter-is with our ancestors. Then our being become interbeing, and there is peace. Happiness. And this peace, this happiness, is embracing the fear, the struggle, and take care for the desire of continuing as a separate self entity. So when we are peaceful, I have arrived, I'm home, I'm myself, then our ancestors, our descendants, and all beings profit from our peace, from our happiness. And at the same time, we are healing. We are supporting Mother Earth in this difficult moment. She is trying her best to recover. She is still there, supporting us. She's not giving up. She's not giving up. But can we be there for her? In Thai's love letter to Mother Earth, Thay asked Mother Earth, can we trust, can we rely on you supporting our life? And Mother Earth said, yes, my children, you can still rely on me. I'm still there nourishing you, caring for you every moment. I never give up. But can I rely on you? And we say, yes. I can take care for myself. I can be happy. Then I am there for Mother Earth. I am Mother Earth. That is the interbeing nature between us and the Mother Earth. So, this insight of interbeing is the foundation. As no birth and no death is the foundation for birth and death. And it's the medicine for healing our life, fear, struggle. And in fact, birth and death in a natural way is very necessary for life. There is nothing wrong with birth and death. The four seasons are necessary. They are one. The problem is our perception. As a separate self. That is the problem. And we don't have to fight. We don't have to get rid of that problem, but to guide it. We don't have to get rid of the ego. We don't have to fight against our suffering, our misunderstanding. But to be there, I'm here for you. I care for you, I love for you. And that little pain, suffering, ego is open up for love, for guidance, opening the inside. I am already wonderful as I am. I am already loved by many forms of life. I'm already loved by the cosmos. So that is Plum Village approach. The ego, the idea as a separate self, is taken care by mindfulness, by the insight of interbeing. As a brother, taking care for his little brother, little sister. As a big sister, taking care for the little one. As parent, taking care for. And then the miracle happened, the ego is opening up, growing up, and contributing to love, to the wisdom, protecting life. Like we have taking the 5 mindfulness trainings this morning. Yeah. And that is very non-violent, very compassionate, and very wise way. It's an organic way to take care of ourselves. Yeah. So, again, there are two ways to take care of our life. One way is to cultivate happiness, the inside of interbeing, to nourish and to heal the ego. And another way is to be there for the ego, embracing, guiding, and supporting. Yeah. Don't throw the ego away. Don't throw the compost away. Because we are mindful that nothing is away. Nothing can be destroyed. Another song. Please call me by my true names. So I am the inside of interbeing, and I'm also the ego. I embrace both. I am the water snake, and I am also the frog. Yeah. That is Thay's poem. Please call me by my true names. My joy lies spring so warm. Wonderful. The Diamond Sutra, teach by the Buddha, help us to recognize the four notions. One is separate self. Another one is human being as a separate species. Is it okay? Species? Yeah? And another one is the notion of living being. And therefore non-living being. And the last one is lifespan. So we have touched the first notion, separate self, and the medicine for it is interbeing. And we have touched also the notion human being as a separate species. And we can break through that notion by reconnecting ourselves with life, with the air, with the water, with Mother Earth, with animals, and so on. Break through the prison that we are imposing on ourselves to be happy. Let Mother Earth breathe for us, nourishing us. We don't have to do anything. Let the sun nourishing us every day. And the notion of living being, like human beings, animals, and so on. And then non-living like the water, the air, the cloud. For example, they are not living, they don't have a feeling. But are we sure? Are we sure? Have we ever talked, communicate to water? Have we ever communicate with stars, with clouds? And they respond. They are not dead. They are not. They respond. It happened to me a few years ago in Deepak, on the peak of Deepak Monastery. And in one evening I sat there, chanted. And I knew that the Native Americans have lived there in Deepak Monastery. It's a sacred place for them. And I chanted in Vietnamese, in English, and in native song. If we have time and I have energy, I would like to offer that song later. And suddenly, boop, one drop of water, yes, one drop of water, touched my forehead right here. And instantly, I looked up and I knew exactly that cloud. It was a communication. There were many clouds floating happily, freely. And that specific cloud, it was a small cloud compared to the other clouds. But in fact, that cloud is big, like this hole. But from the distance, it was that small cloud. I'm here. And I knew, okay, the cloud, they are I don't know how to describe, you understand. So to break through that notion, living and non-living being, in order to take care for the water, for the earth. The earth is not a non-living entity. We can communicate with Mother Earth. And then finally, bye-bye our prison. Bye-bye birth certificate. It's just a human conventional invention. It's all from human. It has nothing to do with life. Has this baby, we call butt, has this butt a birth certificate? In the next spring, next year? No. Right? And therefore, no end, no death certificate. The lips will smile to human beings. You human beings with birth and death certificates. It's more for administration. It's just for administration. It's very helpful, but it's not helpful for life. Open ourselves and be ourselves like that. Sorry, human beings. I'm also human beings. So the four notions, we can practice it as a reference in our daily life. And so therefore, in Thai's poem said, in Please Call Me By My True Name, Thai's poem, Thay said, my coming and my going is in every breath. So Thay seen, Thay is coming and going in all directions, in every breath. So Thay is free, happy. And most of us like trying to keep our breathing. A little ego. And we live in a vicious circle. And that is very pity. Why not to be free? And the next line of that poem is also, the rhythm of my birth and my death is going along with the heartbeat of all beings at once. So Thai's life is one with all lives. And every moment, birth and death is happening within all of us. And thanks to birth and death coming and going, then we can multiply ourselves, but in a free, peaceful and happy. The desire for continuing, that desire from this vicious circle, struggling, is transformed in a continuing, in a peaceful, happy, and natural way. And that is happening in every moment. Our breath in and our breath out is carrying us everywhere. Our action, body, speech, and thoughts is continuing us every moment. And we are continuing each other. Input and output is happening every moment. And thanks to impermanence, thanks to continuing in the light of interconnectedness, we are one. Then we are continuing each other in every moment and forever. The problem of seeing somebody died as a loss, we are grieving. That is very painful. That problem is lying in the perception that we and our beloved one are separate self-entity. As we live together and as we die. But that problem can be taken care by the inside. We are one. We inter-are. Ourselves and our beloved ones inter-are. So how can we be separate if we are already one? How can I be separate with my beloved one if we are already one? In fact, when we say goodbye to each other, we continue each other. We carry each other. We live with each other and for each other. We multiply. Is it true? Because nothing gets lost. Yeah. The three actions, bodily action, the speech, and the thought of ourselves and our beloved one stay with us, and we continue each other. Is it true? So the feeling of grief, of loss, can be taken care by the inside. I'm one with my beloved one. My peace, my happiness, and my aspiration to live for each other. If you want to cry, please cry. I'm here with you and I'm crying with you. And the tears you shed will heal us both. Will heal us both. Because there is no separation between us and our beloved ones. Our beloved ones who are so-called dead can tell us that, please cry. But no, I'm there with you. I am there with you. The moment I lost my father in 1997, my father got a stroke, died in Holland. I was here. Thay, Brother Phap Ung may remember that. Your father also died before. So Thay and the Sangha supporting our fathers. I'm talking with Brother Phap Ung as well. And later on Brother Phap Do and so on. So Thay and the Sangha were present for us and for our family. And with Thai Phap Ung, our elder brother, now residing in EIB, I flew back to Holland to support my father and my family. And of course, knowing that Thay and the Sangha are there supporting us. We did many things, chanting, sitting, walking, transmitting the 5 mindfulness training to my father and to the whole family. And the moment of cremation, my father's body was brought from that house, where they kept the body, to my father's house, to the family again, before going to the cremation. It was March in Holland, cloudy, and we were there outside on the parking lot, chanting Namo Avalokiteshvara, Namo Bồ Tát Quang Thế Âm. And suddenly the sun broke through and shone on my father's coffin. In Dutch we say openbaring. In English, revelation. How say it? Revelation. It was like a revelation. And everybody went, oh, auspicious sign. And in me, there was awareness. My father is not dead. My father is the sun. My father is life. My father is here and now in the present moment. I touched the inside of oneness. My father and me are one. And I felt it here in the belly. I didn't think. I felt my father was right here, alive, here and now. The door of no birth and no death is already open. So it's very concrete. I need to enjoy that openness. I need to enjoy the reality of oneness, of interbeing between me and my father, in order to embrace the pain, the suffering in me, and also in order to offer support to my family. My mom and my sister, my brother, and also my father's friend cried and tried to grab on my father as that body only. But I knew Father is here. And Father is in everyone, in the family. So at the cremation, my father's body in the fire, everybody cried, trying to hold on. But I knew Father is here. And I asked my mom and my sister to hold my father in each other. Father is here. So pain and suffering is there, but peace can be there. And I notice it. Pain, sadness, peace, joy, hope can go together. No conflict. And the healing is taking place So the same for Thay. Where is Thay? Where is Thay? Everywhere, and especially in us. It's mutual. It's from us and from Thay. Don't think, usually we think Thay is somewhere with the Buddha, Nirvana, peace, happy, bye-bye this world. I'm no longer tired. We know sometimes Thay is working very hard. It's really, but who is no longer tired? Thay is still here with us, here and now. And here and now, that is Thay's true home, our true home. So Thay is coming and going free in freedom like this. This one is to remember Thay. Coming and going in freedom. And coming and going in freedom means Thay is dwelling happily forever in the here, in the now. With us, with all life. And the here in the now is embracing all times and all space. Thay is present at once everywhere. And that is true. Thay is not only in Plum village. Usually, talking about your tradition or talking about human being way of thinking, that one is going somewhere, abiding somewhere. Can be heaven, kingdom of God, and so on. Nirvana, Buddha land, and so on. But we can harmonize it. We can see that the kingdom of God, God, heaven, our true home, Buddha land, Nirvana is right here, right now. Yeah, that is the teaching Udana. Birth and death is here, but no birth and no death is also here. And that is very comforting to see that our beloved one is here and now. And all realms are here now. Kingdom of God, heaven, Buddha land, Nirvana is right here and now with us to take care for the suffering. Another song. Are we tired? It's 11:25 already. We should stop here, right? It's too much, huh? I see one sister knocking. One song. No coming, no going. Yeah. Because we can see that coming and going go together with no coming, no going. Yeah? And no coming, no going is like dwelling happily here and now, in the present moment. I have arrived at home. No coming, no going. One practice to bring home. Do you know EIB in Germany? Yeah. It was built as a hospital for handicapped, and then later on, the Nazi got it and transformed into a military base. And now, us transmission. And one day, Thay was walking back from his talk to his third floor, to his room, enjoying each staircase. You know the way Thay walked. And one brother was walking behind, and Thay turned around and said to him, "Do you know, this building is just done, just completed today. For us to enjoy." And our brother was, Thay is teaching me something, because we know this building has a story, right? But Thay looked to this building with fresh eyes, new eyes, transcending the history, the story, the suffering, and enjoy it, and receiving the love from the people building this building and life. So for us to apply, knowing that there is a lot of suffering on Mother Earth, but we can look with fresh eye, transcending the suffering. Again, using happiness, using freedom, no birth and no death, and enjoy life in order to nourish ourselves and to heal suffering. Yeah? We can try. It's not always easy, but try. Look life with fresh air. Waking up this morning, 24 brand new hours are before me, right? Brand new. It's up to us. Up to us. Try to live deeply each moment and look with compassion to all beings. So it's nothing new, but we strengthen that insight and that practice. So we are more than our suffering. We are more than the immense suffering happening right here, right now on Mother Earth. Remember that, keeping that alive. Keeping that alive. Otherwise, we get drowned. I'm happy with the collective suffering. I am only suffering. And that is a little bit pity. Yeah. Then it's also a pity for Plum village. Bring this home. Yeah. Whatever happens, I can maintain my happiness and my freedom. And whatever happens, life is still there, continuing. Life is not giving up. Seeing that. Okay. A song to conclude. Do we know the song When I Rise? And when I rise, we can call and respond. Let me fall like a leaf, gracefully, without regret. Okay. Wow, you are so talented. Let's try. And when I die, let me die in every moment, peacefully And when I die, let me die in my true home, here and now. Wonderful. Thank you, our translators, hardworking, and thank you for everyone's presence, being here with us. Thank you, Brother Dalby. Master.